Okay, so the issues persist. They're going to continue to persist. Not 100% sure why. I think we've changed the settings so that if it does stop, well, it should continue to stay on this specific link. So it doesn't stop. I'm not 100% sure why I keep stopping, but that's what we're at. Steve Klumpkin, flat 10. So guys really struggling to get to their ball. I've seen a lot of 2-8s, a lot of 2-8-10s, a lot of flat 10s, 4 pins. It's tough to get the right look. Another flat 10 by Justin Verner there. William Cook up. And this is your 1 through 4 match right here. This is game number 3. Excuse me. This is game number, no, this is game 2. This is game number 2. And the end of game number 2. We're at the end of game number 2, and I believe we're in the 7th frame, starting the we're ending the 7th frame here on one end. Not sure where we're at on the end. Probably similar, 7th, 8th frame. And another tight match on the 1-2 side. And not a tight match. Ken Fong, Craig Reisinger, and Mark Mendel are getting trashed. I mean, they are getting just smoked. They are at 285, and the team of Nick Tanner, Mitch Waring, William Cook, they are at 446 late in this game. So they're 100 pins, at least 150 pins up. That game's not necessarily close. So that's Strike Zone Pro Shop versus Stream 307 on the left side, 7-8. And then Double Decker Taco with Swifty. All right, so if we move over, though, that's where we have Two Wrong Ways, Lickety Split. They're on 11 and 12. Isaac Azevedo. Oh, wow. Almost. I don't know if that's even possible. How close almost is there? Lickety Split, they are in a match against Three Strikes, You're Out. The right of them is the Equestronauts and the Jays. Like T-Strap, the T-Strap got smashed. They're fallen down to 13th place with 3 to go. And this is the game 2. So 2.5 to go, I guess. So we're going to keep the focus pretty much right here because the other camera is all just low-end seeds. We want to take a look. That's where you're at. Right there. Mark Mandel getting ready, as well as Steve Klumpkin. So their pitches here. Again, I definitely do apologize. for all of the issues that we have had so far. But at this point, we've just made changes so that we will stay right here on this specific stream. So you won't have to go anywhere. And if you hit the subscribe button, which we're at 2,500 subscribers, we get to $3,000. We'll do a giveaway. Then if you're subscribed, you know exactly when we go live, when we start a new live video, if you hit the bell icon. So do that as well. All right. Craig Reisinger missed the head pin, right? We're going to go back over to here. Chris Morley's attempt. Craig Reisinger did not convert that spare. Chris Morley going to miss the head pin right, 1-2-8-10. So that's a little more spareable with the head pin there. Alex, up. Needs to hook a lot. It's not going to 1-2-8. Makeable spare there. Jason Dean here for Team 307. That's a mixer, so we'll take that any day of the week. And over here is Scotty Redmond. Is this Scotty? No. Peyton Smith. Excuse me. Peyton Smith of Two Wrong Ways. He's going to cross over, get the break he's looking for. Ken Fong. Oh, slaps the 10. Nice. Robbie Wilson going to step up as well as William Cook. Scotty Redmond pitching through the face. Kyle Morrison will be first to go here, so we'll see him and then move over to Robbie. That's 10 back. Robbie Wilson crosses over 6 pin. It's unfortunate there. That ball was pretty bad. William Cook. Mixer, no. Bucket. Peyton Smith. Better ball. So using that break to his advantage as he goes Brooklyn 10 back as they are in their 10th frame. And that match is a close one as it winds down. The one just to the right of us. Folks, if you're new, this is game 2 of 4. The final 4 qualifying games, Kyle Morrison through the face. I'm going to take a look and see where we're at as far as score on the match in front of us. So this match is 5-13 to 5-39 late in the 10th. So with a finish here, Brandon Smith can, it's okay. So that's the end, 232 as a winner against Scotty Redmond. So Peyton Smith beats Scotty Redmond 232 to 210. Chris Morley shoots 124 and is a loser to Brayden Hatchett 176. So they've currently split. And now it's Brandon Smith versus Isaac Azevedo. Isaac is most likely going to lose his match. He's 20 pins down, but they have a 10-pin lead on the team point at 523 to 548 now with a 9 count from Isaac. So, yeah, big strike from Brandon. That ties this up. Must spare. If Brandon strikes here, they can win. If he does not strike here, they will most likely lose. It is 543 to 549. So a 6-pin lead to lickety split. Brandon Smith must strike here. Brandon Smith, ball's away. Got it. All right. So they now are at 553. Isaac must strike here to make Brandon just at least show up. That was the big shot, though, that really mattered, was Brandon Smith's strike. Isaac Azevedo now just on the fill. This is just going to make at least Brandon keep the ball in the lane. That's the shot he was looking for on the previous ball. Didn't quite get it. So that puts them at 5:59. So 7 is a winner. 7 pins here is a winner. 6 is a tie for Brandon Smith. Looks like a pretty good ball. That's going to get tipped. So that's a winner. That's a winner. 2 wrong ways is going to get quite a few points out of that one. Isaac Azevedo is really looking to try to snag a few, get 5. They get 2. Lickety split, or excuse me, 2 wrong ways get 7. They're going to jump up the leaderboard. We'll switch back over here to the 1 through 4 seed games. And we'll see where we're at. So, Robbie Wilson's crew is down in the first of the 10th. Clay Rees whiffs on the 10 pin. So Clay Rees strikes zone pro shops down there at 5:18. And Team 307's at 5:48. Jason Dean's a winner at 2:30, beating Clay Rees at 187. All right. So it's Lizzie versus Robbie. Lizzie on a big string of strikes can take a 1 away from Robbie with a fill in the 10th and then put some pressure on them to perform, as Steve Plumpkin also on a double. So Robbie Wilson needs one here. He's going to miss the head pin right. Wow. Big mishap with low count there, getting 6 on the first. That cannot help. So they are at 5:53. Lizzie has an opportunity to make this one real close for the team point. Good shot here. This is a big shot. Lizzie really needs this ball. It's left off her hand. It needs to sit there. Shim. Oh, it does. It doesn't. She fist pumps it out. Wow. Man, that ball laid there. So that makes it a 5-pin game. Robbie must spare. It's 5:58 to 5:53. Robbie must make this spare. So he will. He'll get it. Solid spare there for Robbie. So it's 5:48 to 5:57, 9-pin match favoring Team 307. So this is another big shot from Lizzie. The game just to the right of him is not very close. Get Swifty leads 541 over 455. So that game not necessarily close. Right here, 9-pin deficit. Lizzie with a good ball here. That needs to shim as well. Oh, she got it. Gotta love the fire. And big 2 giant shots to keep this match close and to overtake the lead. So Robbie here, pretty much in a must-strike situation. Robbie will get 9. 5:66, and they are now down 2 pins. Can Lizzie make it 12? With a strike here, Lizzie will make this a 12-pin deficit. And Justin Werner and Steve Plumpkin have the same max as far as in the 10th frame. They're both working on doubles. And he's a hook. Mixer. All right, 9's okay. 11-pin lead for Steve K. I think that Steve's got enough with that experience that he's got to maintain a 15-pin lead in the 10th. All right. Justin Werner up, working on a double. He's going to need... Oh, he won't. He'll go through the face. 3, 6, 9, 10. Nope, just the 3, 6, 10. 9 does fall, and it's 7. So Steve can wrap up his match and the team point with a strike here. Will virtually lock in both of those points, and they will take 7. Steve Plumpkin. Ball looks pretty good. Mixer. Oh, and he splits. A 2, 4, 8, 10. Wow. So Steve gets 6, and that makes this interesting, as that is going to be a spare. Does Justin Werner have a shot to win? He does. He has a shot to win. Steve, anything but this. Steve going to make him throw first? Oh, Steve's just going to go grab something to try, it looks like. Nope, Justin is going to go first. So I think Justin has an opportunity here to win this match with a strike and force Steve to pick the spare. Oh no, he goes 5. Oh, he gets 5. That's 590. Oh, Steve needs 3 to tie. 598. Yep, they shoot 598. Steve needs 3 pins to tie. Steve needs 3 pins to tie. And then if he's already won his personal point, but 3 pins, he needs 3 to tie. Yeah. He gets 3. So he wins his individual point. And he wins 601 to 598. Wow. Man, that was a roller coaster there. A 5. I mean, 598 needed 3 sticks. He needed 9. If Justin gets 9 on that fill, they win the team point. And now it's back to 7-2. Unfortunate break there for Justin Werner to go through the face and get only 5, needed 9. All right, well, that is helpful. The strike zone is there. Going to continue to climb up the leaderboard. Get Swifty also getting quite a few points. So they're going to jump Team 307. So it's going to be strike zone post shop. Get Swifty as your 1-2. 307 continuing to fall. They're going to really need to buckle in the next 2 games and figure something out here. If they are looking to make this step ladder, again, this was partially my fear, is they would have a challenge early on. They didn't have the greatest games early on. They came back and really started to bowl well late in the second half, the last 2 or 3 games of yesterday's qualifying. So the first 2 here, struggling may fall out of that top 4. So currently, Get Swifty 2 wrong ways are your bubble. Get Swifty in, but they are tied. And it is only points that separates them. Get Swifty has the most points of the people at 39 and 24. But with a big win there against Double Decker Taco, they're going to move up the leaderboard and probably put that bubble behind them. Still 2 games to go and a lot of points to be had. 18 total points to be had. So if you're outside at this point of like 7, I think you have a shot at getting in. You're 7 back of the leader. I think you have 7 back of the cut. I think at that point you have a chance of getting in. Anything more than that is going to take kind of a miracle to get anything. But for those on the bubble, I think they have a good shot. 18 total points left to make. We should have game 3 top seeds on our stream still. We may not have them on, but we could, I think we'll at least have the bubble match, which is going to be the exciting. But Strike Zone Pro Shop is going to extend their lead with a 7-2 victory in game number 2. 7-2 victory in game number 2. As soon as I get a score sheet, we'll do a rundown of that as well. Should be here in just a moment. Guys, we're going to be live here the whole time. Even if we have issues at this point, we should be live on this specific link the entirety, so you can leave it right here. Tell your friends that this is the link that it will be on. If you subscribe and hit the bell icon on Championship Bowling, well, then you don't even need to worry about that because you'll just get a notification that we've gone live. And you just click on that notification and take you right to the stream. If you're on Facebook Land, click on that link I just sent, the Summer Trio Challenge. Click on it, takes you to YouTube. That's where it helps me out most. That is where it's going to help me out the most. Wow, exciting match there. Steve K needing the 3 there. If he doesn't get the 3, I think they lose. Fortunately, working on a double helped them out there. Bursch and Werner needed 9. Werner needed 9 sticks there to make it close. He's not going to get it. I'm going to take a quick break, folks. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm going to take a quick break. This is the end of Game 2. Game 3 is going to be starting here momentarily. This is a Swiss style, so every game is a position round, and it is match play. 9 points total to be won. 2 for individual match, and 3 for team. And you saw it come down to the wires. Strike Zone Pro Shop goes from getting 4 to 7 in one shot. I'll be right back. Thanks, folks. Okay, your number 1 seeds are coming up here in just a moment. Print them off. All right, so Strike Zone Pro Shop is the first to 50. They are at 51 and walking away with this tournament. They're 5 points ahead of Get Swifty. So, in front of us, we have Strike Zone Pro Shop versus Get Swifty on 9 and 10. 51 and 21 is Strike Zone Pro Shop. 46 and 26 is Get Swifty. And they hold that by 200 pins over to two wrong ways. It's also 46 and 26. And they are bowling. 3 strikes, you're out, is making a comeback early, as they did this yesterday early on the squad, on B squad qualifying. Bowled real well early and kind of fell off there at the end as the pattern forced everybody further left. They looked good, though, when they were able to play straighter, and here they are making a run as they are your 4 seed. We're taking the top 4 to that Stepladder. And goodness gracious, 3 strikes, you're out is right there on the bubble. Below them, Team 307 falls all the way to 5th, and they are on your 13 and 14 pairs with Jays. The Jays have moved up into a position where they could potentially strike. So right now, your cut score is 45 and 27. That's what we're aiming for. So what did I say? I said 7 outside of that, which would make 38. 38 and 34. Has a chance, and that is 1 strip of bacon. Oop, not fade to black. Sorry about that, folks. Z, Future Beast Mode. Sorry about that, Future Beast Mode. I don't know what they mean by Z. Falling asleep? Yeah, it's taking a while between squats. Or between lane changes, but that's the nature of a Swiss. Match play takes time. So 11th place is 38 and 24. There are 7 back of the cut, which is 45 and 27 at 3 strikes, you're out. So these matches are going to get spicy here as guys are trying to get into the cut line because that's where you're going to cash. We're paying 5 spots, 3,000 up top. So it really, this tournament, it's going to be tough. You got to get in the top 4. And it's going to take 2 big games right here. You can't split. If you're down here, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, you're going to need some big games. 8, 9, 10, 11, I guess. I mean, the couple can't split. 5 and forwards are not going to work. Not going to work. So I think realistically, you got to hope that 3 strikes, you're out. Team 307 kind of beat up on each other a little bit. Excuse me. It's Team 307 and Jays beat up on each other a little bit. Strike Zone Pro Shop bowling Get Swifty, who's made a big run late here. Skip on over to them. Mitch Waring cleans up a spare, excuse me. I see what you mean. Yeah, I'm impatient too. I had to go and run and grab a sheet so we could be the first ones to show it to you. I was getting a little impatient. It's a stack there at the bottom. I mean, 44, 46 and 26, 46 and 26, 45 and 27. So 2 points. Realistically, the 5 points separates 9th to 2nd. 5 points. That's a split. That's a split. Someone getting swept, jumping. 5 spots. So a lot can be done. A lot of damage can be done with, either a bad game or a good game here late at the Summer Trio Challenge, and that's the nature of this tournament. The consistency is key. And you can go on roller coaster rides. You can have, if you had a bad game, got swept, or 2 points, game 2, you could go sweep and have a shot at getting up there. But you just kind of ride that roller coaster. Robbie Wilson up, mixer. So this was kind of the nature was that this end hooked more, right? You hooked more yesterday. I feel like it hooked more down on the high end than it did the low end. We should have the 1, 2, 3, 4 games right here, and the 3, 4, 5, 6 is what's going to really be interesting on game 4. This is the beginning of game 3. We're only bowling 4 in final qualifying. And then after that, we're cutting to the top 4 and bowling a stepladder. We also have some lower seeds down here on the low end. These are your mid-pack guys. The equestrians and Lickety Split have moved down, well, too. Steve Klumpkin missed the headpin right. So it looks like maybe these hook less right here because Steve just whiffed the headpin. Not very characteristic of Steve. So Equestronauts, Lickety Split, they've moved down. They're 9th and 10th after those. Bowling Styles Matter has moved into a position where they can get in. Double Deck Taco's fallen. Jays have jumped. Team 307 has fallen. As well as 3 Strikes You're Out has jumped quite a bit. Where did 3 Strikes You're Out start today? 3 Strikes You're Out started in 7th. They went to 7th, to 4th, to 3rd. Excuse me, 7th to 4th. And they started in 7th. They stayed in 7th after 2, and they've gotten up to 4th. So a lot of movers. Some movers and losers. James Rasmussen crosses over. This is your bottom. These are your 23rd and 24th teams. Pretty good ball there from Lizzie Reese. Won't get the mixer, though. Does not quite finish. What you're wearing? 9 pins. Ouch. That was a good ball. Bad break for how good that ball was. Chris Morley. Mixer got it. Nice. AJ Carson's set to deliver here on 11 from 3 Strikes You're Out. Oh, nice. Trips a big 4 late. Gotta love a break like that. Peyton Smith, 2 wrong ways up. So where do I stand with my top 5? Well, let's see. I picked Strike Zone, Pro Shop, and Get Swifty, and 2 wrong ways. So my top 5, 3 of my top 5 are in the top 3. Ready to make the cut. So if I go 3 of my top 5 in the top 4, and that's pretty solid. Missed 1. For my other 2, I picked the Equestrian Knots there in 10th, and Roto Gimp. Again, Roto Gimp, that's a sore subject. I was under the impression that they were healthy enough. They're not. And Chris Walker came in a boot. So that would have definitely changed and would not have put them in. Although Chris has not necessarily bowled bad, he is bowled fairly decent. But, God, I mean, a guy on a broken foot, a guy who walks in with a boot, you can't put those guys in the top 5 power rankings. Come on, man. And hashtag Free Britney, where did they go to? Oh, they're down in 22nd. So, yeah, my long shot, it didn't pan out. They're in 22nd. That's unfortunate. Roto Gimp at 19th, but 3 of my top 5 are in the top 4 right now. So, I'm happy with that. I'm solid. I'm happy camper. So, folks, camera battery died here on the top seed match. I'm going to go ahead and change that. I'll be right back. Thanks. All right, thank you for your patience, folks. I appreciate it. Had to get the top seed match in here as Nick Tanner steps up. Tanner, that ball looks pretty good. Messenger, no. Messenger getting way in front of the head pin and gets no help there. See what Lizzie Reese's has in store for us as far as this split at 2-4-10. Makeable. Definitely makeable. Oh, almost got it the hard way. Almost got it the hard way. We got over here, AJ Carson set to go for 3 strikes. You're out on lane 11. High flush. No, doesn't get that break he had before. Doesn't split, but leaves a 4 pin. Last shot I saw tripped the big 4 out. So always fortunate to see that. Robbie Wilson's going to step up here. As Jordan Nielsen of the Jays will not spare the 2-4-8-10. Robbie Wilson up. Looks like he's on a little bit of a string of strikes. Maybe not. That's a good-looking ball. Slaps the 10 out. Very nice. Steve K on the top seed match. He just left the 2-4-10. I think the 8 might be attached, too. We'll see Chris Morley go first, and then we'll go back over there. Mixer can't get the 7 pin to go. So, there, yeah, it looks like the 8 pin is back there. And Clay Rees. That's a good ball. Clay's got a good look. He made an adjustment after yesterday. Struggled early. Came back on later on in the qualifying block early yesterday morning. He's made an adjustment bowling well. Steve K, though, struggling. Hasn't really gotten his ball through the pins all day. He's left a lot of this 2-10 combination with the 10 and the 2. With the 4-8 in there also. And he will not convert the spare. Didn't quite cut it enough. Got to cut that a lot. Going to try to make it. Let's see what Lizzie's got for us. Another 2-4-10. Oh, 4 fell. 2-10. Change to a proton physics, a little stronger ball, and that's a good choice because that's a strike. Then over here to Peyton Smith. Ball's going to hook a ton, and he's going to throw a ditch on stream. Ouch. Never a good day when you throw a ditch on stream. Yet she bags that RSTX1. That proton looks much better. Digging in. That NEX cover stock really digging in when she needs it. I was going to say I'm surprised she's not using a stronger ball. This ball looks much better than what she was before. Good shot there from Jordan Nielsen of the Jays. Looking to make a run here for the top 4. Again, your cut for the top 4 is 45 points. And there are 5 other teams that are within 4 points of that. A lot of shuffling going to happen. Going to be on your A game. Brandon Smith, 2 wrong ways. High flush, no 6 pin. Jason Vandermeer is going to cross over and get the break he was looking for. See if you can take advantage. It's one thing to get that break. It's another to take advantage. Morley asking for that to sit, and it does the whole way. Misses the head pin right with the ball that he pulled. It's typically not a good sign when you do that. William Cook, flat 10. Seen a lot of flat 10s. Get your ball to the pocket, but getting it through the pins has been another challenge, and that's why there has been a ton of 300s. Big games been shot because of that. The ability to get your ball through the pins. A lot of guys get the pocket. Not a ton of guys being able to get their ball through the pins, and then it just makes your arm swing tighter and tighter. Where you see these 2-10 combinations getting left a lot. And you're unable to get the 10 pin out. DK still playing really direct. That's high flush. That's nice. thing I've seen, you can score there, but you don't have a ton of room. Definitely no room left when you're playing so direct. Cook at his spare. Will miss. Ouch. Jason Dean right here of Team 307. I flush. Good ball. Oh, Nick Tanner just dropped the 9-pin backwards. With the ball there, see Mitch Wary of Get Swifty. With the face, 3-6-10. The 9-pin might be there also. Nope, not. Bobby Wilson set to go here, and then Clay Rees. See what Robbie's got. Mixer 2-8. A lot of that. A lot of 2-8, 2-8-10, 2-10, 10 pens. Clay, Mixer, Beckett. Man, they are playing tough. It's just been tougher and tougher every day that we've come. Every time that we've laid this pattern down, it has continuously gotten harder and harder. Ryan Slaymaker, is this 3 strikes you're out? Right? Yep, Ryan Slaymaker, 3 strikes you're out. William Cook set to deliver, as well as A.J. Carson. Who's going to go first? A.J. will be first to deliver. This ball there from the Jays, crossing over and doesn't get the break, leaves a 3-pin for A.J. Carson. William Cook. High flush. 4-pin drops, but the 9 stands. So good break there. Ball is really high on the head pin. Oh, got the mixer. Justin Murner. Got to be happy with that break. Lindsey Reese likes it. Mixer 7. Oh, it falls late. He slaps it out. Very nice. Nick Tanner here. Ooh, that's solid. Posting it at the line, too. Posting it. Slaps Steve K. Steve K likes it, too. That ball is real good. Aced it off his hand. Steve K at his 4-pin. Cleans that up with ease. Expect that from Steve. Justin Murner. Now that's a better ball. Mixer, and that one's dead flush. Neeson Vandermeer up now with Jays. Ball needs a hook. He gets the mixer. So the mixers are falling. Mixers are falling. You can hit the head pin right, you'll get them to fall. A little too solid. You get that flat 10 as Clay Rees packs 10. That's a good ball. And Brandon Smith won't get the Brooklyn hit. Yeah, if you can kind of tickle the head pin, it'll fall. But on that line of shot, Mitch Waring will miss the head pin right. If you have that line, stones a 9. That's a tough break. And if you have that line and you get it a little too high on the head pin, that's where those flat 10s. It's a tough place to be. those flat 10s come in, and then if you're a little bit right of that, the 2/8s, 2/10 combinations come in. Lizzie Reese, prototype music. She's been looking real good today. That ball's way left off her hand. That's to quit it. It's not. Doesn't get. Leaves a 6-pin. Yeah. I deleted most of them. If you look on there, it should be gone. Jeff, I appreciate you tuning in. I went through and I tried to delete most of them that were not legitimate. Should be 2, I think. I'll confirm that with you. We had some issues early. I've since made sure that this stream will stay where we're at right now. It does look like there's a few, so we'll delete these. So there is one other shuffle qualifying. That was an hour long, so I'm not gonna leave that one. We are gonna fix the one we've got here. This is the one that's live that we should not be leaving this one. I'm going to do my best effort so that this doesn't leave, but we've had some unforeseen issues, and Steve K goes 4-6-10. 4-6-7, excuse me. But we appreciate you finding it, Jeff, and tuning in. We appreciate that. Nick Tanner set to go on lane 10. Through the face. What is that? It's a 3. No, that's a 3-4-6-7. Ouch. 3-4-6-7. That's tough. Not a bad ball. It creeps a little high. Looks like they're starting to hump a little bit for him. Head on over here. Some burner left a 4-pin. Peyton Smith over there on lane 11. That ball is right. Oh, gets the break. Wow. Nick Tanner, can he pick that spare? No. Not quite. Not quite. We're winding down games, so I think it's time that we check the scores. Play Reese, and set to go here. 2-8-10. You see a lot of it. Gotta have the right ball. Where are we at here? Strike Zone Pro Shop trails by 30 pins here in the 8th frame. As William Cook's set to go. 2 wrong ways and 3 strikes you're out are late in their 30, and they're in the 10th. We'll move over there. And they are neck and neck. 2 wrong ways has a 13-pin lead. Chris Morley on a double. He's up by 7 on his match, but AJ is on a spare. AJ really needing a strike here to put any kind of pressure on Chris. Crossover leads to 5 pin. So with a strike here, Chris will pretty much lock that up and extend their lead Over 3 strikes, you're out. So this could be a big game for Two Wrong Ways to get themselves in the spot. They don't have to worry about the bubble. Oh, yeah, nice shot there from Chris Morley. Lizzie Reese set to go. Misses the head pin right. 1-2-4. We go to the next pair, Team 307. They're in the 10th frame. Jason Dean shoots 220 and will win against Jordan Nielsen, 194. Robbie Wilson can max 180. He's going to lose to Jason Vandermeer. Justin Werner can max 240, 256 and is going to be a winner against Shane Graham. Shane can shoot 24 if he punches. So Team 307 is most likely going to get 7 points. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. More connection issues. But so what I did is Jeff 9 and 10. Yeah, there's two Storm staffers. Steve Klumpkin is the vice president of marketing for Storm, and Clay Reese is just a pro shop staffer. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. So that match is over, and Team 307 wins by 14 sticks. So Team 307 is going to get 7 out of that. Got to be happy there. And Two Wrong Ways is up by 31 pins. So I don't think they can lose the team point. And with 9 here, Brandon Smith leading that split. Shoot 160. Slaymaker makes his spare. So he has 153, can shoot 163, and Brandon has that beat already. So, Chris Morley is a winner. Peyton Smith loses by 1. Needed that first strike in the 10th, didn't get it. Doug Downs wins by 1. Brandon Smith will win and they'll win the team point. So Two Wrong Ways will get 7. Team 307 will get 7. And then over here on the 1-2 seed game, they are entering the 10th frame. And Get Swifty has a 30-pin lead. But Nick Tanner sorry for that. I don't know, OBS is having some issues this weekend. I don't know what those issues are. Hopefully they fix that. But it has been abysmal, the amount of issues that they've had. And I'm not sure really why. It's not an internet issue. It's an OBS issue. I'm sorry, but I appreciate it, Jeff. We try our best. We try our best. So, William Cook is now off. Clay Reese has started. And where are we at with score? 464-83. And Cook gets 9. His fill. So, Get Swifty is 501. Right in the way. You gotta have some movement there. 501 to 460. So 40 sticks up is Get Swifty. And both Steve Klumpkin and Nick Tanner are working off open, so going to be tough for your strike zone to have any kind of shot here. Lizzie's going to need to fill the 10th. Steve's going to need to fill the 10th. And they just got some help from William with that open, and they're going to need Nick to open it too. Fortunately for Lizzie, she's working on a strike, so a strike here could really help them out. This is a big shot. Blocking it out. Next her. Oh, 17. Yeah, she knew it was a big shot. So this is a must spare. Spare strike, and then Steve needs to fill, and they're going to need Nick to open. Nick hates it, and could potentially happen with the washout, the 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 4, 6, 10. Excuse me, 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. So this is a must spare from Lizzie. And Steve will need a punch. And this is the only match going on right now. Oh, she barely gets it, too. All right, well, this is a big spare. If Nick makes this, he vastly improves their chances of winning this match. If he does not, then the ball is in strike zone's court. Oh, he does make it. Wow, what an impressive spare. So they can shoot 5-21 with a strike here. They could tie. If Lizzie strikes and Steve punches, they would tie. So a big strike here. Lizzie must strike here. Another big shot. Bang! 10 back. That's a good ball. That's clutch. So if Nick doesn't strike here, Steve has a chance to win this game. If he does, they can only tie. Oh, slaps the 10 out. All right, so Steve needs 3 strikes here to tie. Get 1.5 points out of the team point. Wow. And Steve has not bowled good. If he does punch out, he will shoot 157. And these 3 strikes are worth 1.5. There's the first one. There's the first one. 2 more. A whole lot of work for 1.5. Tough to dig deep here when you have 127 in the ninth not working off an open. That's got to give Steve a little bit of confidence. But how much do you really have? Has this been his good lane? All looks pretty good too. High flush. The 4-9 will stand, and that's a lot. So Get Swifty's going to get a lot of points. Steve-O going to shoot 140. In a match late here, not good. So Clay wins. Lizzie wins. Well, they get 4, so they're going to split 5 and 4. That could have been a huge swish. They could have taken 7 with a punch there. Or what was it, 6.5? But nope. They'll take 4, and Get Swifty will take 5. Is that enough for the lead? No, it's not. It's not. So good props to Lizzie and Clay to keep that one close. Folks, that's the end of Game 3. Game 4 going to start here momentarily. I'll be right back for it. Should have scores momentarily, folks. Appreciate y'all staying tuned. We're going to stay right here for Game 4, the final game of final qualifying. We'll cut to the top 4. It's going to be pretty stacked, so you're not going to want to miss any of the action. There's going to be quite a few teams within 3 or 4 points of getting in on the bubble. Once I have a score sheet, we'll go over. Stay tuned. All right, for everybody that's still tuned in, thank you. We're back, and we've got scores. These are 1 through 4. Game is right here in front of us. 11, 12, 13, and 14, 15, and 16, 17, 18 will be the 5, 6, 7, 8 games. And we've got standings. Strike Zone Pro Shop improves to 55 and 26, and they maintain their lead. 2 Wrong Ways has jumped. What were they before? Is this game 2-4? Yep, 2-4. In this year. A little more organized. This is game 3 of 4. Bring that here. 2 Wrong Ways jumps into second. They were in third. They are 53 and 28. Team 307 jumps up to third place at 51 and 30. And your fourth place team is Get Swifty at 51 and 30. And it's by 39 pins because they are tied with Team 307 they're down by 31 pins. So they can break the tie. Tiebreaker is probably going to come into effect with the bubble teams. The first team out is Double Decker Taco. So they improve from 7th to 5th at 50 and 31. So they have a good game. And they are now 1 game, 1 point out, and they are, they're pretty far behind as far as pins. They're 500 pins out of the tiebreaker. So they're going to need to rely on points to get in. Behind them is 3 Strikes You're Out at 47 and 34. They are 4 points out of 4th place. They're going to have their work cut out for them. They're going to have to beat Double Decker Taco by quite a bit if they want in. And Double Decker Taco is going to need they could split, I guess. No, they would need to win. They need to go 7 and 2 and have the team above them split. At this point, I think 2 Wrong Ways, 3 Strikes You're Out are locked in, being so far ahead. Your 7 and 8 seed is Strike Force has come out of nowhere, and they're at 45 and 36. And Jays moved down to 8th at 45 and 36. To round out your top 10, you have Lickety Split at 45 and 36, and the Equestronauts at 44 and 37. I don't think any of those teams have a chance at this point, with there only being 1 game left. Hey, but a couple sweeps could really hurt a couple teams not getting any points. So it's imperative now at this point that your top 2 teams, 2 Wrong Ways and Strike Zone, need to at least 2 Wrong Ways, because 55 points I think is enough. But a Double Decker Taco with a 7-piece could jump them. So it's imperative that the first 2 teams at least split to maintain. They need at least 2. They can't get swept. Strike Zone can't get swept. 2 Wrong Ways is going to need to at least get 5. 4 would be okay, but 5 is desirable. And then 307 against Swifty. Both, if they split, they are in grave danger of getting jumped. And those games are right here in front of us. So the 1 through 4 games are on 11, 12, 13, and 14. Your lower seeds are going to be throughout the house that we have on the other cameras, though I'm not sure how often we're going to actually switch to them, since we've got these guys right here. Looks like Lizzie dropped that ball. Needs to roll out. It's not. Yeah, she didn't get out of that very clean. So that's where we're at. With 1 to go, this is the final game of qualifying for qualifying here. Lizzie at the 1-2-8. Good spare. Not the ideal way you want to pick it, but picking it is ideal. Have some teams we haven't seen in a while. Down here on the low end, Kyle Morrison, Martin Solis, AJ Walters, Sean College. All down here. On the middle pair, James Rasmussen, Gus Moore. So your lower end seeds are right down here. Free Britain has fallen almost to last. Roto Gimp has jumped to 16th. We're going to move back to the marquee pairs as Nick Tanner with his shot. It's a good shot. 10 back. For Get Swifty that fell quite a bit. So Get Swifty's got to have a good game here. I think 13-14's been a decent pair. 11-12 not so much. 9-10 definitely not. And Steve K with another 2-10 combination with a 2-4-10. Yesterday, before we started, we had 2 bowlers that were still perfect. That was Jolene Wilcock and Isaac Azevedo won every point that they had at 12-0. And then a bunch of people tied at 10. And then through that, we had 12. We had Jolene and Isaac went to 14. And then they both lost. So Jolene has lost. She's your point leader at the moment and has lost only one time. Only once. Average leaders, though, have shaken up a bit as Steve overcuts the 2. Average leaders, Aaron Holcomb. He takes over the average lead at 218, Clay Reeves at 216, and Mitch Waring at 215. So you can see just how much harder they've been playing as the averages continue to drop. They dropped almost 15 pins that our high average was after qualifying. Oh, pocket 7-10. Won't get the 7 to fall for Chris Morley. Can't get the mixer. There's no mixer there, and Clay Reese stones a 9. Wow, the whole back row is getting shown back here. We have the 7-10, and the 8, and the 9 pin all being shown right now with a 2. Wow. Zero for Chris Morley, so 8 out. Clay will make his spare. So we have Peyton Smith up, Robbie Wilson up. Ball's right off of Peyton's hands. Going to go through the face, and he'll leave the 2-4. Bobby will clean up his spare, and Brandon Smith will be up on lane 12. Oh, dang. Close. No cigar. Justin Werner, that's a good shot there. Folks, I'm contemplating just keeping the stream here for the finals. The Stepladder finals will begin immediately after this. Thinking that is maybe what we do, just keep it right here on this stream. and just change the name to Finals. That's what I'm going to do. Just going to send it. We've had too many issues. Haven't had a ton of issues on this specific stream. We'll save that. And this is the Finals. We're not going to change. We'll keep it right here for you folks. There we go. Saved for you. If you're over in Facebook land, click that link. Head on over to YouTube. Watch it there. It helps me out a ton. If you haven't already, 90% of you aren't subscribed when you watch my videos, so go ahead and do so. Hit the subscribe button, and you'll get notified anytime we go live, just like Billy Cook just went 10 back. You'll go 10 back because you'll be subscribed. We're going to do a giveaway once we get to 3,000 subscribers or 2,500. It's a no-brainer, folks. It's a no-brainer. You hit the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it. There's 51 of you, and 90% of that 51 aren't even subscribed. Come on. Nick Tanner up near lane 13. Let's take a look at that. Strike Zone Pro Shop, Two Wrong Ways, and Get Swifty were all in my top 5, and they're showing out for me right now. So I'm going to have 3 of the 4 that make the Stepladder in my top 5. That's skills. Folks. As he drops that one, too. That's left off Rand. Needs a shim. Got it. Nick Tanner hooks that in the spare and picks it up. Brandon Smith hates that shot off his hand for good reason. Gets fortunate, though. Trips the 2 out of that combination. Leads only to 10, so much more spareable now. Steve Plemkin steps up for his shot. Folks, if you're in the chat, comment now and let me know if you can hear me. I'm hearing words that it may not be able to hear, so a comment real quick. Let me know if you can hear. That would help significantly. And you should be able to hear me. I can hear. On my end, it's showing that I can hear. That you guys are able to hear. So if you're not able to, please let me know. Anybody? Oh, there's some connection issues now. All right, and we're back. Had a connection issue, and we back. Yeah, 248.10 there for Chris Morley. So the Two Wrong Way is struggling early. As we're a quarter away through this 4th game of final qualifying. They are directly in front of us here. And they're halfway through, actually. We're in the 5th frame. Also, it's actually not a one-man show, for those of you tuning in. It's a 2-person show. Kenzie West has helped substantially make this broadcast possible. Chris Morley, did he pick that? Thank you, G-Buck. Appreciate you, my friend. He picked that. Wow. Missed the call. Lizzie Reese hates that shot. Gonna go Brooklyn. And she's showing out. She's loving it. Doing it for the gram. On the Brooklyn. It's Lizzie with a 3-bagger. She's got a lead. Steve K. duking it out. Thank Wolf. Thank you. Glad to hear you. Glad to see you're here. Peyton Smith through the face. Ouch. So that's no help. Mitch Waring stepping up. Where are we at with this game? That game just to our right on 13 and 14. Mitch Waring's in a 2-4-10. That game's halfway through. Mitch is up a decent amount on Jason, but with that split there, probably going to lose a little bit of that lead. William Cook's on a double, so he's going to be about tied with Robbie Wilson. Justin Berner is down in his match, and Nick Tanner. So Get Swifty's looking real good to put the beat down on Team 307 halfway through this fourth game. Oh, Steve, wow. Trips the 4-9 real late. 4 goes first. Messenger comes back off the right side wall and trips the 9-pin out. Wow, what a break. And that went from terrible to great in about half a second. As Brandon Smith looking a little lost as that ball is to the face two on a better looking ball. Though doesn't pay too much of a penalty and leaves the 4-7. William Cook up now. William working on a double. He's bailed pretty far left, it looks like. Let's see what he has in store. Yeah. It's tough for him with how much forward roll he's got to get the ball back from places like that. Brandon picks that spare. So solid spare there. Folks, if you're just tuning in, this is game 4 of 4 for final qualifying. The top 4, right now this is your top 4. 1 through 4 seeds are in front of us on 11 through 14. The top 4 will get cut. We'll roll a step ladder. Now, with that said, it is a match play style. So each game is worth 9 points, 2 for individual matches, 3 for team point, and it has been a Swiss, so every round's a position round. So 1 versus 2, 3 versus 4, so on. Rees, ball looks pretty good, needs to roll. Trips 8-10 out of that and leaves a 2-pin. The amount of 2, 8, 10 combinations that I've seen left has been pretty crazy. Guys really struggling to get their ball through the pins, and it's just the ball's not getting back up the hill. It's leaving a lot of 2, 8s. Chris's body looks like it's shutting down on him. He is struggling early or late here in this fourth game. They're going to need him. They can't get swept. If through 2 wrong ways get swept, they are not going to be in the step ladder. So a split is imperative for them. They've got to dig deep, figure out a way to get back. Nick Tanner mixer, nope, 2-pin. Nice break there. Peyton Smith, that ball's right off his hand. And he'll leave a 6-pin. Ooh, that's a good shot, Justin Berner. Over there in lane 14. It's also imperative that I think one of these two teams, they need to have a good game. They need to have a real good game. Because if they don't, they're in danger of getting jumped also. Sorry about the folks again. I'm going to drop out of connection, and then all of a sudden we're up to like 35,000 bit rate. So I don't know where that's the case. We're here on the right on 14. It's William Cook. Yep, William Cook there. Flat 10. Flat 10. Chris Morley really needing something here. He needs to get something going. Them getting swiped is not what you like to see. Ball's better. Just can't get it through. It looks like he just keeps grimacing at the back. It's quitting on him. Robbie Wilson, that's a good ball. No, half 10. 6-pin just lays in the ditch. Can't quite get out. Play's going to 2-8. Nope, 2-10. And the ball just won't get up the hill. Just a continuous issue there of getting the ball to turn the corner the right way. And they just won't. And Chris Morley almost falls over. He's going to immediately sit down on the step. So some serious issues for two wrong ways. They have a chance, though, because no one's really wanting to take a lead here, but Lizzie with a 3-bagger. Oh, and Clay picks the 210. Wow. Well, two wrong ways is in some serious. And we're back. Oh, like I was saying, if two wrong ways can't at least get a couple points out of this, Lizzie, that's way left. Oh, no. If they can't get a few points out of this, then they will get, obviously they would get swept, but they would miss the stepladder is what I meant. Justin Verner, nice ball there. Brandon Smith needing something for his team. He's going to get it. That's a nice ball. Jason Dean there. Dean 307, 240-10. 248-10. And Lizzie with a nice spare conversion. Sure. Pretty bad ball there in the first one, but that one's good as Mitch Waring will pack 10. That's nice. SK through the face, gets fortunate to drop the 10-pin there. That's a good break. And that leaves him only the 4-7. William Cook now. Set to go. Better ball, high flush, 9-pin. Ooh, that was in danger of chopped. It doesn't, though. Steve walks away with a spare, and Strike Zone Pro Shop is on their way to a sweep. Excuse me. Clay doesn't love that ball. Fortunate there to leave only the 3-pin. That could have been real bad there. So, Strike Zone is up 100 pins. Clay has a sizable lead, 60 or 70 pins. Lizzie, 60 pins. Steve-O is the closest match, so he could lose. Brandon Smith could steal one from Steve. That would be huge, and they may hang on to 4th place if Brandon can steal one from Steve-O, as he's on a double heading into the 8th, and Steve is pacing 210, 2-0. So Brandon being able to strike out and at least getting 2 is going to be a huge help as Nick Tanner steps up here on 13. Likes it. Got it. Nice ball. Nice ball, Nick Tanner. And the game on the right, much closer. Only 30 sticks separates them. Jason Dean is down on Mitch Waring. Robbie Wilson is up on William Cook. And Justin Merner is down on Nick Tanner. Nick Tanner on strike going into the 9th frame. Mitch Waring's on a big string. Jason Dean up. Oh, almost catastrophe there with that 7-pin. It falls late, though. And very fortunate to have even an opportunity in the spare. Lizzie Reese up now on lane 12. That's a better looking ball. Needs to roll. Mixer. No, 2-pin will stand. Looks like we've got some connection back here. Sorry for that lapse. And Steve K goes 10 back. Robbie Wilson's going to totally whiff on the 10 pin. Detrimental. Brandon Smith needs one here. Oh, 7 pin. Ouch. That's tough. Really needed that. Really needed that. Chris Morley. Just every shot he's grimacing. That's through the face. 3-6-10. You have to wonder if they even make it, how much of a threat they'll be with the condition that Chris is in. Oh, Justin Werner slaps the 7 out. That was nice. That was a good break. Real good break is Brandon Smith cleans up the spare, so we're heading down to the final few frames of qualifying. And it is getting real tight. So Clay over Morley, spare. Lizzie as a lead over Peyton Smith, who just opened in the 8th, rolling into the 9th, the foundation frame. Lizzie could really use a strike here as Clay packs 10 in his 9th frame. So he's setting himself up for a solid game. Don't think he'll get beat. And Strike Zone has maintained their 100-pin lead. Steve Klumpkin could really put some pressure on Brandon here with another strike. That'll be super tough to beat. Oh, Peyton through the face. Fortunate. Gets 9 off that. Could easily be in another open. So big shot for Lizzie here. Although there's not a ton of pressure or connection issues. It just keeps dropping. Jeff, appreciate you catching that. That is not true. I've just updated it. These are the 4 games that they would have bowled tomorrow. This was yesterday's ticker. Can't believe I didn't catch that earlier. These are the 4 games that are being bowled. We're cutting the top 4. We bowl a stepladder after this. Robbie Wilson. Mixer, no, 7th in stands. So, 2 wrong ways is on their way to get swept. Steve Klumpkin does double, and now Brandon Smith looking in danger unless Steve helps him out to lose that match. Clay's got his pretty much locked up. Lizzie's got hers pretty much locked up, and Steve 7 pins, 8 pins to win, 7 to tie. Nick strikes. So that's a winner for Nick. They will take 4. They will take 4. And the team point. They cannot win the team point. So they will take 7, and Team 3OC will take 2. And I think that Team 307 is probably going to fall quite a bit. They may be out, and Swifty is in. So Team Swifty and Strike Zone are both going to be in the stepladder. Easy race, good ball. No mixer. So good effort by Team Swifty there. They get themselves in. Strike Zone Pro Shop is in. Two Wrong Ways is going to get swept. Sorry to hear that, Jeff. Hey, go take her on a walk. We'll be back in just a moment. As this is the end of Game 4, we'll reset everything. I'm going to set some out cameras up, and then we'll begin the Stepladder 3 versus 4. Your 1 seed is going to be Strike Zone Pro Shop. Get Swifty may jump up to the 2 seed. Probably going to be the 2 seed, and then whoever won at a double-decker taco and 3 strikes, you're out. It's probably going to get themselves into the top 4 Stepladder. Double-decker taco also got 7 points, so I believe they are going to be the ones that make it. And then it's going to kind of between 2 Wrong Ways, Team 307, and 3 strikes, you're out. I think it's going to be between 2 Wrong Ways, though, because they lost 7. That's a good ball. There you go, Lizzie. So she caps off a good game with the strike. Shoots 213. Good for her. Brandon Smith will miss, and they will be out with a sweep. Strike Zone Pro Shop will be your number 1 seed in the Stepladder. Steve Clemson's going to finish his shots out. We're going to do some adjusting to the cameras. We'll bring you the Stepladder live here probably in about 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Thanks, folks.
Down there riding me down or anything, so I hurried to. I gotta go get 3 and 4, and then we're missing 15 and 16. Thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you. Do you see it now?
First one goes to Daniel Bergner.
Third step, it's like, okay.
Go ahead and give you 2 of those.
Come on, let's just.
So Evan Rudy can have a swag bag. Okay, we'll give away a bucked up tumbler with shirt. Gus can have. Chris Robinson.
He has a broken foot, he can't do that. No, Robinson, Joe, turn up the hearing aid.
Okay, let's go to the last bucked up tumbler. Alexis can have that. Let's go. We got 4 more swag bags.
Like I'm putting all
I know it's probably not the right size, but here you go. I'm not buying it.
Jenny Evans. C winner. Assume that's C walk. C walk real slow.
See, walk real slow. Roto Gib.
Lyndon. Last bag.
You want to buy that somewhere? Already have one.
Peyton Morley. Go ahead and give away the Bud Light shirt.
You let me know.
Can we just go in there and get them?
Gus can have the chair. Okay, we're going to give away 1 Brunswick volleyball.
I'm finally back in town. See you, man. See you, man.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Mark Jackson.
You told me, yeah. It was only one. Ryan got first.
And now the autographed Billie Eilish vinyl album.
I want to win that.
As much as I can.
Michelle Olsen.
Yeah, he said this way. 2 weeks to see that.
Once again, guys, I really do appreciate all the support for the tournament. Once again, a reminder, the next one will be October 9th and 10th. If you bowl this tournament, you get preferential signups August 1st. Open registration will be August 8th. Discount scores in there. Right now, we're going to grab it.
If you could,
No, our top
that
line.
time, like, because there's so much
Top
blood.
4 go to the Stepladder, we'll pay 5th.
So, yeah, you gotta wait.
How about a nice round of applause for Jeff Morley and all the people who put this tournament on. Great tournament, buddy. You did a great job.
Why does Gus want to?
Because Gus is an old man. Like a swag bag.
I don't know. You should have explained some pretty awesome stuff a few years ago. I got it. That was a Dr. Pepper in a can.
So you can take it to your mom and let her know.
In 5th place, with 53 points, breaking the tie with total pins, is Team 307.
I know I was going to say.
So in 4th place is Team Jays with 54. And they will bowl Double Decker Taco in 3rd. In 2nd is Get And your number 1 seed is Strike Zone Pro Shop. So the first game of the Stepladder will be on 9 and 10. That'll be Jays versus Double Decker. You'll get 2 balls on each lane. The semis will be on 7 and 8. Finals on 5 and 6. Lanes 1 and 2 will be turned on for practice balls for those in the... It is the same format, 2 points for individual, 3 for totals in the Stepladder.
Drink beer.
See that? You see that shit show? Throw up a little bit of mouth.
Let's just go smoke a joint.
I like Peter's style a lot better than mine.
Swank that.
How much stuff did you
No, you don't.
Peter has style? Look at it. He's all style. What? You can be a dick and still have style.
About him.
Stylish shit.
You can be a stylish
Something
dick.
about him.
Put like henna on it.
That's all I have to say to you guys.
Trust me, I don't want to be his dick. Trust me, you're not. Go home top your head and be
Wow.
put up with this shit. That's all right. It's all fun. It's always fun. So now what are you going to do? Cast? That's what he's going to do. Is that what they said to do? Is it just a fracture?
Yeah, it looks way bad.
The toe or ankle? I think it hurts now.
Right in the foot.
You think it hurts now? 20 years from now, you're going to do it. Arthritis kicks in. Shoot the stem cells out. Stem cell it up. You in it? Stem cells. Never have arthritis. Dr. Richard Rosen. Next is
He did. It's worth it. I was just from home.
You can have like an America party with that.
It's Sunday.
I got a daughter that'll wear those.
There was a thong. I would be set.
There's some bottle openers.
Your daughter would wear the Bud Light shirt, the Budweiser shirt, like I said, dog.
Don, dude, you got nothing. Dude, this is like the white guy party pack right here. You put those on with your Speedo and your cowboy hat.
You got a King of Beers t-shirt.
Fuck yeah. It's too small.
Chapstick for your belly button.
I've never seen him stressed until today.
There's some chapstick.
I got one too, I just get open.
Same format. You guys will get 2 balls on each lane practice to warm up. Here's your sheet.
Who's on left lane?
Higher seat gets to pick what lane you want to start in.
I just went first. Yeah, do you want 9 or 10? Yeah. After practice, right?
Yep. And then you'll just fill this out and get back to me.
Once you guys decide on if we decide to be on 9.
Yep.
I thought it was
All right, folks, welcome. Excuse me. We've got the Jays snuck in. The Jays sweep, get 54 points, and sneak in to the top 4. Team 307 out. So I had 2 of the 4 in my power rankings, and a couple that just, and the 2 wrong ways just miss out. As we watch warm-ups right now, got the close-up view. So number 1 seed Strike Zone Pro Shop 64 and 26. Get Swifty 58 and 32. Double Decker Taco at 57-33, and the Jays at 54 and 36. So that's who we've got. The first match, Jays versus Double Decker Taco here on 9 and 10. 9 and 10 historically has not been a very high-scoring pair. You're here, bang. So we've got a couple different camera angles for you all today. Sorry about that. So, finals starting momentarily. We got the scores up. The scores are going. The handshakes are happening. And we're here for the finals, uninterrupted, unless there's connection issues. I'm assuming there will be, so don't leave. Because you're not going to want to miss it. You are not going to want to miss it. Okay, we back. Underway. Double Decker Taco starts strike. Cannot say fun. His shot here. Bang, and back. Ten right straight back. So, multiple different camera angles here. You should be able to see the score. We've got the good camera rolling. Who is this on the Jays? Who is this on the Jays? Mixer, no, 10-pin stands. Where's the Jays at? That is so hard. Jays. Justin Vandermeer, Jordan Nielsen, Shane Graham. I think this is Shane right here. Picks the spare up. Nice. The face for Jordan Nielsen. Craig Reisinger steps up. Reisinger. Ooh, misses the headpin right. Misses it to the right. Folks, if you're over in YouTube land, head on over, or Facebook land, head on over to YouTube. Watch it there. Okay, I think we're back here. I think we're back. That's right. We're having severe connection issues, and they continue to persist. All right, I think we are back now. All right, I think we might be back. I think we might be back. I'm not sure what the issue. I don't think it's bandwidth. I just think the internet is not happy the last couple days, the last 2 days. And it keeps kicking us off. So this is where we're at. Five frames here, and Double Decker Taco has a 20-pin lead with opens. Three of the 4 frames, this 5th frame being opens. I'm not exactly sure what the issue was there, but we're back now. 5 frames in. Nase Fong hates it. Yep, through the face. Did not like that shot. For good reason. That was way left off his hand. That's a better looking ball. Yeah, I got it. Messenger came over. Pushed the 9-pin off as it was falling, just for insurance purposes. Again, Ken Hasefang at 3-6-10. He'll pick that. So we move on to the 6th frame now. As Shane Graham has now doubled and is helping his team significantly. So a tight game here. 9 points total. And it's still match play, so it's not total pins. It's still just match play. Greg Reisinger. Ball needs to hook a ton. Yeah, he's done that a couple times today. Done that a few times. Jordan Nielsen, is that ball the way off? It doesn't. That's through the face also. Craig at the spare. No, sir. Unable to convert the washout. 3-6-10 here for Jordan Nielsen. He'll clean that up, so that's a good shot. Spare. Right on that open. These are your 3 and 4 seed. The winner of this match will go on to face to get Swifty, which is the team of Nick Tanner, Mitch Waring, and William Cook. Mark Mandel Ball's got a hook. Mixer 2-8-10. The amount of 2-8-10 combinations I've seen. 2-4-8-10, 2-10, 8. Crazy. Van Meer, that's left off his hand through the face. So they're starting to break down a little bit. These two teams kind of banked on playing a little bit straighter, I feel. And that shot is going away quick. So they've got their work cut out for them when they meet Strike Zone Pro Shop and get Schwifty. Two teams that I had predicted would be here, and they are here. I still stand by my decision of Strike Zone Pro Shop winning this whole thing. But we'll see. 3-10, chops are free. So Ken Fong up, the anchor bowler for Double Decker Top. Up now on lane 10. Good shot by Ken Fong there. Shane Graham, better looking ball. Oh, got it. 7-pin late. 7-pin late, so Ken Fong, Shane Graham both throwing strikes at each other. Shane Graham on a 3-back now. Ken Fong's got his work cut out for him to make those pins back up. That's through the face as well. So really struggling. Guys who are playing super direct are really struggling with early hook. And then a lot of, there is an out of bounds zone right. If you don't have the red rate to get it back. Craig Reisinger likes that one. Bang, 10 back. That's a good ball. Jordan Nielsen's attempt at 3-6-10. He'll pick that. That's a good shot. Good shot. Mark Mandel. Where's Mark Mandel at? Open and is down in the match. Could really use a strike here. Let's see what Mark's got. Their ball off his hand. Yep, high flush. There's some Vandermeer. Ball looks a little right. Better spot as he went through the face last shot. And that ball is 10 back. So strikes here in the 7th frame as people start to turn it up. Ken Fong, Shane Graham meet each other again. Ken Fong really needing to start a string of strikes here. Probably needs to punch out and hope that Shane has some issues late in this finals game. Ken Fong. The ball's way left off his hand. The face fortunate there. Oh, wow! Trips for... Ooh, how does that affect Shane Graham's mental state after seeing that on a 3-bagger? Shane Graham. Nope, this is Shane Graham. Bang! 10 back. Yeah, that was Shane Graham. 10 back. After leaving that 6-pin, that's got to feel good. Throw a real good shot there. Go 10 back. So Ken Fong, this is an important shot too. He needs to take advantage of that break he just got. Tripping the big 4 late. Ken Fong. Needs it to hold. Ooh. Drops the 10. And that was almost a 4-10. Man, that was close. All right, Craig Reisinger. They need a couple shots from him. As Hase Fong makes the 4-pin pretty easily. So 7 pins separate these two teams heading into the 9th frame. Big shot for Craig. Needs to sit. Doesn't. Oh, 5 out. Greek Church. Oh, wow. Warren Nielsen almost throws a ditch. Gets 7. So... Fong, big shot here. First frame of the 9th. His 9th frame. Goodness gracious. Kim Fong, big shot. Almost crosses over. Doesn't quite get it. Needed that one. So Double Decker Taco looking in dire straits right now. Not looking good. Clean up the spare, but it's not looking too good for that. That's the face, so no one really wanting to take advantage here. Take a hold of this game. Everybody having issues still. Reisinger. Good looking ball. That's 10 back. Nice. What's the score here? 457-461. That team point is going to be super important. Oh, wow. Good spare for the 3-6-9-10. Craig Reisinger really needs to fill the 10th. They need all the points they can get to make that team point. Good looking ball. Yeah, got it. Jordan Nielsen gets 9 on the fill. Craig Reisinger needs this strike. They are down by 7. This would put them up by 3. So very, very big. Needs that to come over. Oh, gets 6 on the fill. Ouch. So down by 1. Vandermeer on a spare. Can't get the 10 pin to fall. So Mark Mandel needs 30. Needs 30 to even this up. He needs 30 to even this up. Nice spare here from Jason Vandermeer. Important, he gets it. So this spare right here is very, very, this strike. Mark Mandel needs 30. Needs that to hook a lot. He's going to miss the headpin right. He knows it. He knows he needed those. He knows he needed those. He's going to get 7-2. So not very good game bowled here on 19. We knew this pair wasn't very good to begin with. But, yeah, they're showing why. This pair is very hard. Not a lot of hook right. Not a lot of hold left. They're real tight down lane here on 9 and 10. 7 and 8 should produce some higher scores, I would assume. It's played easier all day and yesterday. Jay Nielsen. Oh, wow. He got that to shim. Surprising. So, looks like Jays are going to win here. High flush. Trips the 4-7 out late. But it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. It's Ken Fong working on a spare. He would have needed Shane Ram to not strike that first frame. Shane gets it. That was very close to being split. Like that is. But I think that's enough. And shoot 530, 529 with one there. Well, what's the score? Can Ken Fong fill the 10? Ken Fong. Yeah, 493. 529. Oh, he picks it! Wow. So 530 to 493. Oh, 30 plus another 10. Get 40 pins here. They can shoot 433. Ken Fong needs 30 right here. He needs to fill this. Ken Fong needs this one. Needs it. So that's a win because they will get at least 5 from that team point. Ken Fong shoot 211, but it's not enough. It is not enough to win that team point. They will shoot 522 if Ken Fong picks and strikes this. So 522, not enough. He needed that first one, didn't get it. The Jays will move on, and they will face Get Swifty. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of a readjusting to the cameras, and I will be right back. Thanks, folks.
In fourth place is for $1,500 is Double Decker Taco. That means Team Jays will Get Swifty on 7 and 8. You'll get 2 balls on each lane. As always, 1 and 2 is open for first place team down in practice.
Good luck. Thanks, buddy. said 30?
Yeah. 30 for high game. Yeah. Not bad. Yeah. So higher seed, you'll pick the lane. If you pick the right lane, they set the line, or they will set the lineup.
What right lane?
Yeah, we want right lane. We'll just put
Okay, so they'll put the lineup
They can
first, and
match
then
up
you
to
match.
us.
Yep.
2 balls.
You get 2 balls on each lane. Go ahead and start.
Can we get a reset on 7? It
Go
won't
ahead.
It won't reset.
There you go, throw it. Thanks for your shot.
Thanks. You too. Where's one of your balls? Did you bring one in? Whoa. I want to hear that. I love you. Jason, is this yours?
You guys didn't get an extra shot. I was just gonna do it. PBA or shooting. Shane,
Yes, sir.
$12 back for blind doubles. I didn't want to interrupt you while you were playing.
I appreciate it. Who's my partner?
I don't want you to lose this. This is one of your guys' emphasis. Just sitting somewhere. Sorry, Marco.
All right, so the final shots of practice for both teams happening now on 7-8. I'm sure this is going to be a little bit higher scoring match than the previous one. Sorry for those folks that, if you're on Facebook, we've moved on over to YouTube. I haven't had any connections issues so far while moving to YouTube. So my only guess would be that the software, the company that I use to stream both to Facebook and YouTube is having issues today. Not sure what, but yeah, I haven't had any issues streaming straight to YouTube, so that's what we're gonna do. So I'm not gonna have just a crap stream the whole freaking time. So thank you for those that are staying here. I appreciate you. And we're gonna have finals right here. Finals game 2, the semifinal match. Get Swifty. My prediction for this game is Get Swifty wins by a lot. I think they shoot pretty good goal, get pretty good score. That is just not going to get beat. Swifty after, decent start on A squad. Not tremendous, but decent start on A squad. Really made a run. Must have made some adjustments early today. I know they got with William, their teammate. Got him into a better spot yesterday. Should be just about done here.
Yeah. You got one more. You got one more. Sorry.
Is Shane Graham? Yeah, it's Shane. I think he has the best chance at throwing a decent game here with how deep he gets.
So what lane do you guys
They want to start on
All right, I think that is it for practice shots. Mitch Waring will be first to go on lane 8. Lane 7 will be Jordan Nielsen. They have not been changing their lineups. They are able to. They are able to change lineups. They are able to change lineups. If you're just joining us, this is semifinal match. It's a one-game match, 9 points total on the table. If there is a tie, which I don't think there's only one situation where there could be a tie, as Mitch Waring wraps the 10 pin. If the tie goes down to total pins, but this match is match play. Oh, no. 9 total points, 2 for each individual match, and 3 for the team match. And that is what gets you your points. So a 5-4, so 2 and your team point is a winner, and that has happened a couple times. Waring cleans up his spare, and so does Jordan Nielsen. So we start out even after 1. Appreciate all of you staying in the chat. We were having some serious issues. Again, not sure if it's where that stems from, because the internet has been okay. But yeah, we're only on YouTube now to try to alleviate some of those. William Cook, he's subbing. Nick Tanner's dad had hurt himself. Nick Tanner, 10 back. Nice. So, Get Swifty starts off hot. That's a real good ball. Nick's bowled pretty well, and his ball roll really matches up to what the lanes are trying. He's not super fast. So, Shane left a 7 pin. It was almost through the face 7 pin. So nothing like a blower 7. Fortunate to leave only that. So, flip him over. That's a miss on the head pin to the right. So 7 and 8 could play totally different. Although that ball didn't look all that bad. This is the head pin right. Mitch Waring now, lane 7. To the face. Jordan Nielsen cleans up his spare, so this is not an easy spare here for Mitch. The 3-6, or 3-10, excuse me. Not automatic. But it's early. It's early. Ooh, picks it up the hard way. Wow. Impressive there. Jason, I mean, he's lofting the crap out of that through the face. And 3-10. Wow. Didn't think loft would come into play. I wonder how much of that is on purpose. To be totally fair. I'm not actually sure how much of that is on purpose. All right. William Cook up on lane 7. Could use a good ball here. Late trip on the 4-pin. His previous shot. Ball looks left. Oh, 6-pin. Almost gets the bucket break there, tripping it. Doesn't quite get it. Makes Vandermeer not so fortunate on his 310. We did not royal oil between the Stepladder and the 4 games of qualifying. They were just bowled. Well, 10 games. Cook with the 10-pin. Oh, that falls off the last second. Ouch. Opens are going to kill you, especially in games where it's not easy to strike. A flush, got it. Oh no, that was Brooklyn. Yep, they just took a ton. They just took a ton. And there's not a lot of miss from right. You got to play them the right way if you're wanting to get any kind of success out of it. I don't love where they're standing. Where unfortunately the Jays, where they're playing these lanes, I like better where Nick and Mitch are. They're able to because they're ball roll. Nick flat 10. Tough to get the ball up the hill. A tight down lane. There's not quite as much friction as you'd like to see. Some flat 10s, 2-8s, 2-8-10s. All very prevalent today. There's a very good example of a flat 10. The ball just deflects so much because it can't quite get up the hill. Can't quite make that turn. Folks, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to this video as Nick Tanner now misses the 10-pin. So 2 opens in a row. Or get swifty. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton, and then you know exactly when we go live for all of these events. Most of them don't have the issues we've had today, fortunately. Jordan Nielsen, better ball. Mixer, no, 7-pin. Doesn't get any help on the 7 there. William Cook up now. Stepping up in there, 5th frame. Excuse me, 4th frame. This is William's 4th frame here. William could use a good ball here for that open. He's going to miss the head pin right. Oh, gets lucky, trips the 7 there. And an easy spare for Jordan Nielsen. Good spare. Good spare. Easy spare. Should be automatic. And it is for William. Jason Vandermeer. Lofting. Is that urethane that he's lofting? Oh, man. Good thing they don't have to bowl again on that pair. That ain't it, Chief. That is absolutely not the play. Not sure what we're doing there. And you can see how early that ball wanted to hook. Can't be lofting urethane. I mean, that's just totally the wrong thing to do. Bang! And back for Nick Tanner. Nice ball. Shane Graham up now on the right lane, on lane 8. Nice shot there, too. Slaps the 10 out. Ooh, good shot there from Jordan Nielsen. Goes 10 back, so a couple of strikes now for the Jays. Put You get Swifty in a little bit of trouble. That ball looks a little left off of Mitch's hand. Sits in the soup, and he trips the 4-8 late. Now that ball looked a little left. He just sat and swam in the soup. Couldn't make it back. Jason Vandermeer. There's that purple hammer finding the pocket. It definitely is a purple hammer. Schwerin. Handily clean up the 2-pin. Gotta hope that 5 and 6 has a little better pair. Because these two have been a little bit scary. They have not been the best pairs in the world. Gene Graham. Man, that's 10 back there, too. So that's 3 in a row. That's 3 in a row on the left lane. And the Jays mounting their effort here. A little over halfway through this game. William Cook, high flush. That's good. That's good. Nick Tanner now. His effort on lane 8. And he doubles up. So Shane Graham, at least on a 4-bagger. Could potentially be on 5. I can't see his first frame. And Nick Tanner on a double. So Mitch wearing even right now. A little bit down because of that 9 spare. So a strike here is pretty important. Trying to put some pressure here on the 6th frame. Mixer got it. Jordan Nielsen. 2, 4, 8, 10. Definitely looks like 7 hooks more than 8. Definitely looks like 7 hooks more than 8. William Cook. See if he can make an adjustment here. He's on a double. Is he on? No, he's not on a double. See if he can make an adjustment here. On lane 7. Oh, looks pretty good. No. Definitely looks like lane 7 hooks more than 8. Definitely. The ball is in rough in the same spot. Hooked a little early. Goes to the face. And it's like a lot. It's not like a board or 2. It's like 3 or 4 boards more on 7 than it does on 8. Important spare here for William. And he'll get it. He'll get it. Jason Vandermeer. Purple hammer, and then that ball doesn't make it back. The ball looked almost identical to his ball in the left lane. It made it back, and that one does not. Nick Tanner now. Big shot here. Working on a double. Could really use this one. Posting it like he likes it. Yeah. And for good reason, because that ball is real good. So Mitch and Nick finding success on a left lane that hooks more than the right. Got to get William on the same page. Got to let him know. Got to be able to see that. This ball is being so similar and that one going through the face. Didn't miss by much. And he paid a price for it. Shane Graham, right lane 8. That's through the face. He looks like that would cut that one off a little bit. He'll leave the 9-10. Seen the 9-10 left a couple times. Not a typical spare you see. Shane at the 9-10. Oh, close, but no cigar. Ooh, through the face there for Jordan Nielsen. That lane's got to hook more, right? He must have moved right after it swishes out. See if Mitch Waring can do anything here. A lane that doesn't hook quite as much as 7. Yeah, he got blower 7. Ouch. Really good ball. He can't believe it. The crowd here that is gathered can't believe it. Ouch. That's tough. What do you think? Who you guys got? Who you guys got? This is a close match so far. 20 pins different, and Shane Graham leaves that open frame, and now Nick Tanner on a big string of strikes. That ball's way right. It's a purple hammer for you. I ain't coming back from there. Shane clears that. So does Mitch Waring. Shane strikes, actually. Mitch Waring cleans up his 7-pin. And now William cooks up. Folks, if there's anybody in the chat that is technologically advanced, like the internet is fine here. I'm not disconnecting from the internet. And like what happens is we're fine with the stream, and then all of a sudden OBS disconnects. Just completely disconnects, and then won't reconnect. So is this an issue with OBS or the internet? I'm not sure. So if I have anybody that is a tech guy, I'm a tech guy. I don't know what the hell is going on. So if any of you guys can help, because that's just continuously what has been happening. So it'll just be fine. I can stream at any bit rate that I want, and then all of a sudden it just goes to 0. And sometimes it comes back, sometimes it doesn't. So it gets kind of babysit it. So if anybody out there has a solution to that, I'd love to hear it. I don't ever want that to happen again. The washout for William is going to take 1 off of that. That stalls his progress at winning his point. And he is still ahead. Not by much. Well, is he down? He's down. Here we go. So William, 113 in the 7th. Yeah, he's down by 20. Nick Tanner, got it. Yeah. That's a nice string of strikes from Nick. He's feeling it. It's the first time I've seen Nick really be emotional about his bowling in a while. And he's in it. He's in it to win it. Jordan Nielsen up on 7. Or no, that's Mitch Waring at 7. Mixer, got it. So better result than the last ball on the worst ball. And that's bowling for him. Jordan Nielsen, ball looks a little left. Ooh, lucky there to trick the 6-10, 6-7 out late. And to confirm, there is nobody else on the internet. They're the bowling center, and they're not like doing anything. There's nobody here, like in attendance on the internet, other than me. And like I could support, even if someone was, I could support it. Like it would just dip, but it goes completely 0 and disconnects from the server. I'm not really sure. So anybody techie out there, let me know. William Cook, 7. Bang, 10 back, nice. Very nice. Jordan Nielsen will miss the spares, so Mitch Waring has a solid lead in his match. Nick Tanner, with his string of strikes, has a solid lead in his match. Things winding down here in the 8th frame. Nick Tanner. That ball's way white. Oh, man. And that'll end his string of strikes with a 1-2-4-10. 1-2-4-10. Jason, that is not the right play. That's so far from the right play. It's not even funny. Red. Come on, man. We gotta recognize that purple hammer ain't gonna look good here, right? Nick at the spare. Got it. Yeah, good spare from Nick. Big clutch spare because Shane Graham is not far behind. Shane now, after that spare by Nick Tanner, could use a double here. Oh, wraps a 10 real quick. Dang. This is a good ball. And now with that, he can max at 56, 76. He can shoot 236 max. Nick Tanner can shoot 83, 13, 43 max. So Nick's got a 10-pin lead. Shane now at the 10-pin. The must spare. He'll clean it up. A good spare for him. Ooh, nice strike there from Jordan Nielsen. The winner of this bout is going to face Strike Zone Pro Shop. That includes Clay Rees, Steve Klimkin, and Lizzie Rees. All have bowled tremendously today. Mitch Waring needs one here. Got it. Nice shot. Jason Vandermeer with that purple hammer. Crossed and over. 6-10. Yeah, I mean, no respect, man. You can't be throwing urethane right now. That's awful. Tough to respect that. William Cook, the sub for Nick Tanner's dad, bowling well here late, getting his team, helping his team get the final. That ball looks pretty good. Needs to hook a lot. Yeah, there's a little twitch down lane. In that right lane, it's definitely tighter than 7 is. 7's got a little more hook. And 8 is not very nice down lane. Vandermeer cleans up his spare, so this bucket is no easy task. William really going to need a solid spare effort. Pick this one up. Yeah, that's a really good spare. Never automatic on the bucket. That's a real good spare. So, Shane Graham up on the left lane. Mixer got it. Yeah, 5-7 888. And that's a good ball. That's going to put a little bit of pressure on Nick. Although not a ton because of that spare. That great washout pick that Nick really needed. See what he's got here. That ball looks much better. Needs to get up the hill. Oh. Posted at the line and wrapped the 10. Well, that's got to hurt real late in this game. Heading into the 9th frame, and now Shane Graham is got the lead with that strike. Going into the 10th, Mitch Waring. Bang, nice ball. So Mitch all but locked up his point with that. And it's going to be a battle between Nick and Shane Graham. Currently, Get Swifty's got the lead on total pins. That's an easy spare for Nick. He's going to post that one. Needed. They wanted that one. There you go. Definitely not the break you're looking for, wrapping a 10 like that. That 10's always hurt. That ball is aced. It hooked a little late. But much better result. You know, flat 10 is kind of like, okay, that sucks. But wrap 10 just kind of hurts a little. All right, we'll be back with the conclusion of this match. Sorry about that, folks. William Cook. Mitch shoots 220. William Cook here. Grab that one a lot. That's to the face, and he splits. So what we got here score-wise. Well, I don't think the Jays have enough to make up that point, the total points deficit, because that's the most important point, really. That extra 3 to get you that 5-4 split. And with Get Swifty at 571, that 70-pin win with Mitch Waring, it's just a deficit you won't be able to make back from. So even if with a loss there from William, you bowled well enough to make it to where they don't even have to worry about the team point. So right now with the team point and Mitch's point, they're moving on to face Steve Klimkin, Clay Reese, and Lizzie. Strike Zone Pro Shop. So that's set to be a pretty good match. Those are some really good bowlers. That's going to be on 5 and 6. Nick Tanner packing 10. Clutch shot there. That's pretty much going to lock up his point as well. He's got him by, well, I guess if Shane punches out, he could potentially win by 4 if Nick punches out also. But that's not going to be good enough to win the team point. And Gish Swifty's going to move on. Roll in the final game on 5 and 6. Their players are going to have like 2 or 3 balls of warm-up on each lane. We'll have some time to switch the cameras around. Yep. That's a loss for Shane. Needed that one. He will lose. Well, I guess they could tie technically still. Oh, Messenger got it. So now they can lose. Now he's lost. All right, folks, I'm going to go switch some cameras around. We'll be right back. Thank you. All right, folks. We are just about to get underway. Practice shots are winding down. Looks like Mitch might be throwing it, changing balls. It looks like, I'm not sure exactly what ball that is. Never had jersey on. Might be changing balls here.
As long as it's not windy or it's not grumpy. It's kind of like, it's like people who are named Richard, they're called so if you ever meet a guy named Richard.
All right, I think that Lizzie mixer, yeah. So I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. That's the final practice shot. We are ready to roll here. Strike Zone Pro Shot versus Get Swifty. Two teams in my power rankings in the finals. So all y'all haters out there, or people who thought I doubted you or whatever. Hey, sometimes I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes. When it comes to power rankings, sure. When it comes to all right, first shot. Lot 10. Ball change for Mitch Waring. Not sure what he just switched to, but definitely a ball change for Mitch Waring. Clay Reese up. No change up in the lineups. Makes sense. Clay Reese. Like an idle synergy. Can you roll the 2? No. So another 2-10 combination. Mitch Waring at his 10 pin. Another 2-10. The amount of 2-10s that have been left is just insane. I just can't believe how many 2-10s keep getting left. Mitch Waring cleans up his spare. William Cook will be next to throw on the left lane on 5. Clay. No, overcut. Undercut. William Cook now on the left lane on 5. Way up the back of the ball. That's through the face. 7-10. No help on the 7. I had a 6-7-10 standing there for a second. 6 fell late. That would have made that a little bit easier. Not going to really matter, though. Neither spare is a high percentage spare. Lizzie Reese setting up way on the right side. You can't even see her. She's got a shot. There she is. Grabs that one. Oh, gets a trip. She trips the 6 and the 7. She likes it. Very nice. No 7-10 pick yet. We've got a 2-8-10. We've yet to have a 300 on stream. We've had a 2-8-10 pick. No 7-10s. 2-4-8-10 have that pick. We've had a big 4. Well, a couple things picked with spares. Skate, bang, 10 back. So good starts for Lizzie and Steve K. Early in this game as Nick Tanner's going to go leave a 2-pin. Folks, there's a new batch of people. This is the finals. This is the final match, championship match. $3,000 up top. It's match play, so 9 points total, 2 per individual match. 3 for team totals. Mitch Waring. Mixer got it. Got the mixer. We have had stream issues. I get it back as quickly as I possibly can once it goes away. So if you're in, stay in. It'll be back immediately. And if you are in, there's a whole new batch of people that just joined us. 90% of the people that watch these streams aren't even subscribed. So if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and do so. It helps us out a ton. Hit the like button and hit the bell icon so know when we go live. William Cook now up on lane 6. He had went through the face on the left lane. See if he can have a better effort here on the right. Yeah, he does. Bang, 10 back. Very good ball. Clay Rees. That's 10 back. So he's playing a little bit of a different line as well. Keep his angles a little tighter as he gets deeper. And that looks like an idle synergy. Nick Tanner stepping up on lane 6. See what he's got for us. Mixer got it. Yeah. Trips to 10 late, and now we have a Deadwood. All right, so this pair on top of the talent level getting brought up a little bit with these two teams. It looks like the pair plays a little bit easier. And the strikes are going down now as we have a stoppage in play from a Deadwood. This ain't no PBA. We've got pin chasers back there to pull out the Deadwoods for us. Flip that lane back on and they're ready to roll as Lizzie Reese is going to step up. You're on lane 7, 5, 6? Well, not even on 7. I don't know where I got that. Thanks for joining us, folks. Thanks for joining us. We had to stop the Facebook stream to try to alleviate some of the connection issues. Lizzie Reese stepping up on lane 5. Looks pretty good. She likes it. Lock it up. Yeah, got it. She has stepped up in a big way. Nabbed quite some pretty important points for Strike Zone Pro Shop to help them get to the number 1 seed at 50 some odd. Where's my paper? 52? No, 64 wins. 64 wins for Strike Zone Pro Shop. That's real good. We bowled 10 games of qualifying, 6 yesterday, A and B squad, 10 today with them together. It's a Swiss-style format, so every game's a position round, and then match play, 9 points total, 2 for individual matches, 10 back there for Steve K. So strikes being thrown now, 5 and 6. Much better looking pair. Should be an exciting finish. Conclusion of this game. Big scores, I feel. This lane's broken down pretty good. Both teams are playing them in a way that I like to see. A way that's inducive to scoring. And Clay Reese up now, lane 6. Ooh, really high. Fortunate to leave only the 4 pin there. Move on to Mitch Waring. This is the championship match, folks. For anybody just joining, this is the championship match. Steve Klumpkin and Clay Reese. No, oh man, half 10 there. A weak wrap 10. That's my new phrase for that. A weak wrap. That 6 pin came around. Watched it again on YouTube. It came around and then just laid in the gutter. Not quite enough energy to get it out. That ball looks a little straight off the spot. They're tough, man. They're so tight down lane. Custom pattern made by Jeff Morley. Appion runs pro shop for this tournament. Wreaking havoc on the bowlers. Mitch will clean up his spare. Lizzie and William Cook on 6 and 5 respectively. Lizzie bowling great. She starts out with a double. She's going to step up. She's playing much further right, a lot lower rev rate, much further right. Rest of her bowlers, you can't even see her on screen now. She'll appear as she delivers. Lizzie Reese, 8-6. What she got from us? Needs that to hook. No, not quite. Not quite. 2-4-5. Sparable though. Fortunate to get the 8-pin out of that. Makes that significantly easier. William Cook now on the left lane. William having a solid tournament. Helping get Swifty get to this spot, to this championship match. Just going to go through the face. Trips the 10 out. So that makes that spare a lot easier as well. So some good breaks happening for our bowlers. Some real good breaks. It's a good spare there from Lizzie. Good spare. William now on the left lane and his 3-pin. Clean that up nice and easy. SK on the right lane. Bang, 10 back. Nice shot. Nick Tanner on the left lane on lane 5. Oh, Stone's a 9. Still posting that shot. Nick posts shots like that. You know he likes them. I do like that. It was really good off his hand. It's been tough, man. I've seen a couple Stone 9s as well as 2-8. So that's just how tight they are down lane. You get just the right amount of hook down lane. Which Waring is through the face. Again, fortunate to drop the 10 out of that split. Making it much more sparable. And Nick will easily clean up his 9-pin. Mitch also easily cleaning that up. All right, so Clay's going to step up here on line 5. Lead off 4-strike zone. Yeah, got the mixer. Nice shot. William Cook now on the right lane. Let's see what he's got for us. Mixer, no. At least the same thing Lizzie just left on that side. All right, Lizzie. Up on the left lane, lane 5. In a tight match with William. Next that shot. Yeah, got it. Gotta love the intensity she bowls with. Gotta love it. Love these kids. It's just so much more exciting to watch. These adults, their stone face. Everybody wants to see stone face. It's just some emotion, man. Bat flip. Get hyped. So it makes it exciting. You want to appeal to younger kids, get excited. Let's go. Steve Klemkin up on lane 5. All looks good. Mixer, nope, 7-pin stands. Nick Tanner, flat 10. He's done that a lot. He gets his ball a little too far right. And I don't know what his ball roll does, but his ball like transitions very quickly. Very quickly. And just sometimes when he doesn't quite get around it or he gets it too steep through the front, it just checks and goes straight. Gets back, but it doesn't quite get back. It doesn't continue. And continue hooking. It's just going to check straight. I don't know if that's not enough axis rotation or where that's coming from Nick, but definitely something I've seen from him. So that 7 pin. Ooh, there's a whiff. Ooh, whiff on the 7. That's so what do we got here? We're even on the top match between Mitch Waring and Clay Rees. Lizzie has a little bit of a lead on William Cook, and now Steve has a nice lead on Nick Tanner. Oh, yeah, tripping the... Well, I was a little standing there. The 9 pin was up for a little bit, too. It's the 4, 7, 9, 10 I saw fall real late. Watch that back here on the replay. Oh, yeah, they were standing. They fall late. Wait, Reese, after watching that break, what's his answer? Lane 6. Yeah, got it. Mixer. All right, William Cook. What do you got? Ball looks pretty good. Oh, overhooks, goes to the face, and drops the 10. Wow, what a break that is. That could have been messy, and it turns out being 10 back. That's bowling right there. Lizzie Reese now stepping up on the right lane. Again, very young girl, senior in high school, just graduating. Let's see what she's got for us. Ah, lower 7. Break the ball from her. Doesn't quite get back enough. 7 out. That then goes right in front of it. Nick Tanner now off that open. Better ball. Can he trip the 9? Oh, it just nudges it. Oh, it just grazes it. Didn't quite fall far enough right. Falls back in the pit and just grazes that thing. Bad break to stone that. Lizzie at the spare. Oh, stuck a little bit. She'll get the pick, but man, that wasn't pretty. Looked like made it stuck on her finger or thumb. I'm not really sure exactly what happened there, but she'll for sure take that. Nick will clean up his spare as well. All right, so Steve K up on the right. We are entering the 6th frame. So this is 5th frame for Steve. Halfway through this game. Strike Zone Pro Shop has a 20-pin lead. Bang! 10 back. Nice. Real nice from Steve. That ball's great. Looks like he may be throwing a phase 2. Clay Reed's definitely in an idle synergy. Clay Reed's up now on lane 5. We'll have Mitch Waring, his opponent, on lane 6. Again, for those of you joining us, match play, 2 points per individual match. Guys straight across from you, and 3 for team total. So that's the big one. Bang! That's a nice ball. Locking it off. If you can win 1 point, 1 match in the team points, you win 5-4. It's big. It's real big. Mitch. Bang! Slaps that 10 out. Nice. Great shot from Mitch there. Very good shot. So Lizzie now up on the left lane, William Cook on the right. Let's see what they've got. William. Right lane. Oh, flat 10. Yep. This ball roll is just not conducive to scoring in this pattern. You can get into the pocket. It's real tough for him. It gotta make you feel real tight. It's hard for you to get your balls for the pins. Lizzie now, lane 5. Let's see some of that fire. The ball's left off her hand. He's a shim. 6'10". Again, Lizzie is just graduated high school. Basketball standout, golf standout, and a bowler. William clean up his 10 pin. So, yeah, she's real good, athletic. She's showing it here, what she's got, beating up on all these adults. Lizzie at 3-6-10. I mean, spare game's on point. Spare game's on real good point. She keeps it sharp. And that's what's kept her in a lot of these matches. Nick Tanner up now on lane 6. Bang, nice. Gets his ball in the face. It just transitions so fast in the lane. And when he gets it right, he gets it right, and it looks good. But when he doesn't, it's just real hard. He doesn't get those breaks. It's a lot of flat 10s for Nick. As his ball's not continuing to hook, it just deflects so much. Steve Klemkin, lane 5. Phase 2 working real good for SK. His ego's 10 back there too. Great shot. Guys are watching this live. Summer Trio Challenge here at Delton Lanes in West Valley City. This is a live stream. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and do so. 90% of you aren't. Not sure if you're aware of that. 90% of you aren't subscribed. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. And also like the video. 80 of you in there. 13 likes. What kind of disparity is that? When we get to 3,000 likes, we're going to be doing a giveaway, so you're not want to keep your eyes peeled for that. This is the championship match. This is the top 4 step ladder. Match play style. 2 points per match straight across. 3 for team totals. Mixer, no. No. 258. Mitch Waring up on lane 5. He's on a few string of strikes. He's got a double. He's got a double going. Looking for 3. Oh, face. Lucky. Fortunate break there. Ball was not very good. Trips the 7 out of that. And now it's just saved himself an open. Play at the spare. Looking at it. Yeah, good spare. Mitch is spare. He'll get it. That's 2. Yeah, real fortunate to trip that 10 out, or 7 out late. That was for sure an open. All right, so we've got Lizzie and William up on, Lizzie on 6, William on 5. Lizzie getting her mind straight in that pregame, pre-shot routine. Love to see it. She's real focused. Could use this one here to strengthen her lead against William. She hates it. Oh. Almost goes Brooklyn, not quite enough. Spare game's been good enough, though, that she should be able to pick that. But William could really make a run here. If he strikes here, a run I could see easily from William. Those of you tuning in, this is the championship match. Championship match. And the ticker is correct. 9 points, 2 points per individual match. 3 for team. Crosses over. He gets the break he's looking for. And he needs to build off. If he's going to get that one, he needs to throw a good ball the next frame. And at that point, he can really put some pressure on Lizzie to show up. Had some issues with this spare ball in the last shot. Stuck to her thumb a little bit. Needs 2. She's going to get him. She's going to get him. So Nick Tanner steps up on lane 5. along Steve Klemkin on lane 6. Steve on a double, Nick on a strike. Nick could really use this to put a little pressure on Steve. It's to the face 3-6-10. Ouch. Looked like that bad of a ball. Just bounced off the spot a little too hard. Maybe a little slow. Maybe a little slow. Folks tuning in, this is a championship match. Not going to want to miss it. Steve Klemkin bowling for a title. $3,000 up top, so $1,000 per person. SK up now. You can see how much further right he's playing than the rest of the field. Bang! Phase 2, he's not missing. That's a good shot. Got it. That's putting a lot of pressure now on Nick Tanner. He's been unable to strike. He cleans up his 3-6-10. Championship match, $3,000 up top. 2 points per individual match and 3 for the team. Mitch Waring up now. Mixer got it. He got it. Good break there for Mitch Waring. Strike here in the first and foundation frames. In the 8th. Big time strike is they are down 30. 36 to be exact. Yeah, in the 7th. So 8th frame starting now. Play Rees. A tight one. Up by a pin on Mitch Waring. Needs a strike here. That ball's way left. 5-pin will not fall. So Mitch Waring takes the lead in his match. William Cooked up now on the right lane. This one's tight, folks. This is real tight. William Cook. 10 back. There you go. So he takes advantage of the break he got crossing over. We're waiting on a ball now. We have a blackout on 5, so a stoppage in play. That 5-pin. And with that strike, that really puts some pressure on Lizzie as he now evens that match up. Yeah, that was a bad ball. Why he cut that off so bad, but that was real bad. And a ball that really mattered. He is now down. Now down quite a bit, at least 10 pins. Nick Tanner. Oh, man, that could have been bad because that had 4-pin written all over it. 6-pin stands. If he splits there, that's not good. That's 4, 6, 7 written all over it, and the head pin takes out the 4-7. Lizzie Reese, Clay Reese's daughter, just graduated high school out here showing off. Really needs a strike here. Needs a strike to even this up with William Cook. Much better looking ball. Oh, man. Wow, that's a real good ball. Real good ball. Dang. That was a huge shot and a terrible break to 4-pin off that. Because that ball was really good. And she's going to work that out for her in the 9th frame. If William can strike there, we've got a match between those two. So a spare imperative now. It's like we've got a new batch together. This is the championship match. This is match play points. So 2 for each individual match, 3 for team totals. And it's real close here in the championship. Good spare. And an awful, awful break. That was such a good ball. You can see the disappointment in her face. I'm right there with her. That was really good. She needed it. She knows she needed it. So Williams got 36 in the 7th, 66 in the 8th if he strikes out. And Lizzie has 61 if she strikes out. So Williams got a 5-pin lead now with that double if they both punch. SK up on the left lane on 5 on a string of strikes. Commanding lead over Nick Tanner. That ball hooked a little early. High flush. That tipped a little early. Could have been through the face. That touch, though, that SK's got. And that ball just didn't slide another foot right. Or another foot right. Another foot down lane and a board right. That was scary. I could have big forward easy. All right. Clay Reese stepping up on lane 6. This is a big strike. He is now down in his match with Mitch Waring. He must strike here, else he'll be down 20. Much better ball. Bang! Got it. So that's going to put some pressure on Mitch. Now, Clay can have 95, 05, 15, 25 max. Mitch can shoot 37 max with a strike here. This is a big shot for Mitch Waring to continue to stay 10 pins ahead. That ball looks pretty good. When he 4 pins, so now he gets the 4-pin break that Lizzie just didn't get also. All right, it's a tight one. That strike in the ninth was huge for Clay. And now Clay will be up by 10 pins. 8 pins going into the 10th frame. As long as Mitch makes this spare, which I'm assuming he probably will. She strikes. That's a good ball for her. And one she needed. All right. Lizzie really needing that strike. Pressure's on William. A spare here for William. 9 spare gives him 35, 55. Yeah, he'd be down. This is a big, big ball for William to stay neck and neck with this. Huge ball right here in the championship match. Needs to hook a lot. Oh, and he buckets, so not a gimme snare. He could give this one away real easy. They are down 60, 70 pins now because of the strikes that Lizzie and Clay just threw. Ouch, that was a big ball that he needed. SK on the right lane. High flash. Oh, trips the 9 late. Steve's locked in. A pair that he can score on. William, well, that's a real good spare. That's a real good spare on the bucket. So that's getting a big string of strikes. He's beating Nick by quite a bit. Nick needs to punch out, and they need a lot of help in the 10th frame here from strike zone. I don't know if they're going to get it. Strike zone is just bowled too dang good this late. Oh, so Nick gets a nice break there. Trips the 4-7 now. And now they need to be perfect here in the 10th, and they need a lot of help from strike zone. Mitch Waring up right lane. 10 back. Nice ball. Very good ball. This team point's so important, though. I think they might go 7-2. They just bowl on the wrong side. What just happened? Mitch Waring just threw a strike, didn't he? Oh, yeah. Clay hasn't thrown his ball yet. So, an answer. Clay needs this one to maintain his lead. Oh, looks pretty good. Oh, through the face. Ooh, 9 spare. All right, well, hey, a match now we have. He'll have 85, and he's down by 2. So this is a big shot. Strike here, and that all but locks this up for Mitch Waring. He needs at least 9. That ball's way right. Got it. Banks it off the 3 board. He hits it through the pins, and Mitch is going to take a win here from a pesky 6-pin that stood for Clay. The ball wasn't very good, though. The ball was pretty far left. Now just team point. They're not going to get much help from Clay. He's going to do his job here. Although may lose this point. He's going to do his job and get the pins that the team needs. So that's the most important one. They can go 2 and 3, and they would still win. So big-time game for Clay. Mitch, 10 back. So he fell to 10th, did his job, too. Mitch shoots 217. And Clay with a strike here will shoot 205. So Mitch wins by at least 12. This is the championship match. Steve Klumpkin is bowling in that match. And, ooh, 5 from Clay. They're 590. 60 pins. So they need, I mean, it's possible. They need a complete implosion from strike zone here. They need Lizzie to split, and they need Steve to split. William Cook, and they need William to punch out. That's the big question mark. Can William punch out working on a spare? No, we won't. Will not. So, guys, it's looking like Strike Zone Pro Shop's going to take it. That was a tight match. And late here in the 8th and 9th frame, Strike Zone just put up too much to overcome for Get Swifty. Get Swifty going to take second place, check home, and Strike Zone Pro Shop's going to get themselves a banner and $1,000 a person, $3,000 up top. Lizzie Reese, 10 back, yeah. And the ball she needs, that pretty much going to lock up this match. A great ball. Steve and Clay bowling fairly well all weekend, and Lizzie showing up when she needed to, snagging some clutch pins when it mattered the most. And Strike Zone Pro Shop will most likely win 7-2. And that's good enough for $3,000, folks. 3 G's. Hey, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We got up to 100 and change here on YouTube. We had some issues, so all those homers that stayed in the chat for so long, we appreciate you. It's fun to bring it to you. I'm sorry about all the issues that we had earlier. Hopefully we fix them for the next room. It's the first time I've ever had issues like that. Strike Zone Pro Shop is your winner of the Summer Trio Challenge. We have another one of these in October that most likely we'll be bringing live coverage of. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and subscribe to us here on YouTube. Anytime we go live or have any updates, that's where we'll be posting them to. So you're not going to miss any of that news. You're trying to modernize and grow the game of bowling. There's Lizzie. What does she shoot there? Lizzie shoots 209. Yep, very good game. Lizzie, tremendous bowler and athlete all around. Check her out for sure. Great golfer and basketball player. Nick Tanner, there's a strike that he needed. Needed a few more of those, just didn't get him. Did not get him in the game that Steve was able to put together here late in this tournament. In the championship match was insurmountable, really. I mean, not a lot of people strung strikes like this. He was able to figure it out here on 5 and 6. Looked like it was one of the better pairs we've seen played. Steve, looks like he changed balls. Still going to swish one out. Why you changed ball out? Phase 2 looked amazing for so long. Nick Tanner, his final ball of this tournament. Lay it right. He's going to 2-4-8-10. Saw that a ton. Congratulations to Strike Zone Pro Shop. Tremendous game. They're going to shoot 18, 700, something like that. They're going to shoot a huge game here at the end. And behind Steve Klemkin's probably 260 plus. Much better ball there. High flush. Got it. Yeah, I wish we could see the whole squad. He's got to at least shoot 260, 270. Right? Has to. Bowling for both these teams. Get Swifty made a late push at the end of qualifying this morning to get themselves into the cut. Bowling really well against this team as well. He goes to the facing sevens on the fill. Steve Klemkin shoots. Show us 276 in the final game. $2,400 a second. I appreciate it. Strike Zone Pro Shop, $3,000. Thank you all for tuning in. For now, we're signing off. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe to the channel if you want news, updates, and live streamed bowling here at Championship Bowling. For myself, Chayton Peterson, President, and our social media manager, Kenzie West. We thank you, and good night.